folks, it's the mediocre cover band guitar guy. How we all doing? So today I want to start off by thanking everybody for the support on my last 3 videos. It was amazing. Um, Anytime I hit 1,000 views on a video, and it might not seem like a lot to some people, but you have to realize like this is the most basic YouTube channel out there. So anytime you hit 1,000 views, let alone 3,000 views, it's not lost on me. Trust me, I'm just shocked. You know, you wake up in the morning and you check it, and it's like, wait, what? It's over 1,000 views. Wow. And sometimes you do a video and you think, well, it's not going to do anything, and then it does. So anyway, today's topic. Let's get to that, because I know you had to endure that intro. And today's topic will be the ones that got away. And what I mean by that, I think this is like guitar players mostly. I don't know what it's like for bassists, keyboard players, or drummers, or anything like that. But I think we get rid of gear, and then we instantly, or a few days or a few weeks, whatever down the road, start to regret our decisions. And, you know, the one that got away. Guitars we wish we had back, and we kick ourselves in the ass. We never do get back. One guitar that I got to say that has happened to me twice in my lifetime was the Green Gretsch that I used to play on this channel. I did the very first video on it, and I did a bunch of videos after on it. It was my main guitar for a long while. But I had other guitars that were similar to it, and I ended up trading it away for a Tele, because I was in a country band for a while. And when that fell apart, I was like, fuck. And I ended up trading like this whole, and they've all been on this channel, this whole gauntlet of guitars, going through this whole thing. And eventually I ended up with a very high-end Ibanez. And I was like, this is not me. And I put it up, and I got the Green Gretsch back, oddly enough, in a weird way. And I was like, I'm never getting rid of this guitar again. I played a bunch of shows with it again, and I just reconnected with it. And then the old gear ADHD kicked in. And I mean for gear, like not holding on to it. And I ended up trading it for a Sterling Lukather model. And the model was okay, but being a guy who's a bit bigger, the guitar seemed like it was really tiny. Okay? And I was like, fuck, what did I do? And then I put it up, of course, about 3 weeks in, and I ended up with a white Epiphone Les Paul Custom Pro with coil taps in it. And I got that home, and I was happy with it for about a day. And I was like, yeah, I'm not a Les Paul guy, really, I don't think. Doesn't feel kind of right to me. I like hollow bodies, I guess. Like, I'm used to bigger guitars. And I had another guitar shaped just like it, and it sounded better. So I was like, I'm going to put this up. And then the guy I traded that guitar for messaged me, and he was actually mad at me because I only had it for like 3 or 4 days and traded with him. And he definitely traded up in that deal. So I don't know why he was angry. So eventually this really nice guy all the way from Carboneer messaged me because I put the Pro up. And I got this, and I felt like I did better because, like I said, in the one about the volume knob video, this has always been one of my bucket lists, is this color, and I'm working with the guitar, and it's been doing great. But I put it up the week for about an hour, just out of that whole, because there was a Telecaster I seen that I was like, I want that Telecaster. And when you're broke as fuck, or you're trying to save for retirement, I'm 52, I don't want to work when I'm 72, right? You got to make sound financial decisions. It's not like when you're young and you go and you're single. I don't need a lot of groceries next week. I can get a guitar. You know, yeah, I don't really, you're scraping the deodorant out of the little plastic thing, and you're trying to scrunch because you bought a guitar. You can't do that when you've got people beside yourself that are relying on food, right? So we trade shit out all the time, especially here. I don't know what it's like everywhere else, but anyway, I got this. I put it up because I seen a Tele that I really liked. It's still on there. It's still. But then I realized if I do that, I know I'm going to instantly regret getting rid of this guitar, right? Because I was going through like we finished up our last gig on I did the video there last Saturday, and we really don't have a lot on the books. So I was like, well, I don't know if I need a guitar with the humbucker in it, and blah blah blah. And that was maybe a Tele would be great now, and I can start this whole new thing that I've got planned in my head. And then I realized I still got the original pickup to the Strat, so I can just pop that back in if I want, you know. And I just, when I got my second cup of coffee and came to my senses that morning, took it down. But I think guitar players, I think we're like the worst of the worst when it comes to that. When you look at gear on Marketplace, especially here in St. John's, like, or in Newfoundland in general, man, people are getting guitars left, right, and center. It goes up, a guy gets it, it's sold, and then like a month later, that guitar is back up again. And sometimes it's not a matter of being anything wrong with it. It just happens. Do you know what I mean? And it sucks. It really does. It really sucks. And you know, and with that now too, with everybody trading gear, you got to be careful. And I'll give you a story about that. Okay? Yes, I paused the video. Very unprofessional. I bought this guitar as a Mexican-made Tele. It had all the watermarks on the front and on the back. Had some work done on it, and well, I looked up the number. Like, everything is pretty legit on this thing. I looked up the serial number, it didn't register, and then I had some work done on it. A guy took it apart and said, "This is a Squire, not a Mexican." Luckily, I got a good deal on this guitar. I don't think the guy who sold it, he got it as a part of a trade for something else, and I don't think he had it very long. I don't think he realized it as well, because everything looks pretty legit and whatever. Like I said, it's even got Fender tuner, so it's been upgraded fairly well, right? So if you're putting stuff on Marketplace, do us a favor. Tell us if it's a replica or whatever, or if it's fake and you hide it, then you're actually being a bit of a cockbag about it. But whoever did the guitar, you know, they did a great job. I'm happy with it. I got to get this pickup swapped out. It's not working at all. I bought one. Curtis Peckham at Reed's Music gave me a good heads up on a nice, inexpensive Fender pickup, and I thank you for that. You should go to Reed's and get some stuff. I usually go to Long McQuaid, but I went to Reed's. Curtis never steers me wrong, so that's perfect. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Cheers.